Aderonke was a very beautiful young woman. She had just finished from the University of Lagos. It was there she met Olayemi, the man who would later become her husband. From the very first day they saw each other, they fell in love. Since then, they became close like glue. After school, they decided to marry. Everyone was happy for them. They found a new house along Festac Road in Lagos. The house was very fine, newly painted and big. There were 6 flats inside. Every day, women in the compound would sit outside to gist and laugh. Children ran around playing. Sweet smells of food filled the air from the kitchens. Life in the house looked peaceful, joyful and full of love. But behind all that beauty, something dark was hiding. The day Aderonke and Olayemi went to pay for their flat, something strange happened. The flat belonged to Mrs. Abigail, a widow. She was tall, very beautiful, and always dressed like the rich women seen on magazines covers. She lived in a big mansion in Ikoyi, but owned this Festac house with 6 flats. Everyone liked her because she smiled often and spoke kindly. Even the children ran to greet her whenever she visited. But that day, as Aderonke and Olayemi entered the living room to make their payment, by the corner of the room sat a big black bird. Its eyes shone red like fire. It did not fly away, it just stared at them quietly. Mrs. Abigail only smiled and clapped her hands. Her maid quickly brought 2 cups of fresh pineapple juice and gave them to Aderonke and Olayemi. The young couple laughed, thanked her and quickly transferred 1 million naira for flat 6. They were very happy because the house looked so fine and the money was not too much. But what they did not know was this: the house carried a secret more dangerous than the black bird's red eyes. Aderonke and Olayemi moved into flat 6. At first, everything looked fine. The rooms were big, the walls were bright, and the compound was lively. Neighbors welcomed them with smiles. Aderonke was so happy. She decorated the house with flowers and pictures of their wedding. But after some days, strange things began to happen. At night, Aderonke would hear footsteps in the living room. Tap, tap, tap. But when she came out, no one was there. Olayemi said, "It is nothing, maybe the wind. But how can the wind sound like human feet?" One evening, while cooking, Aderonke felt something cold brush her neck. She turned quickly. Nobody was behind her. But on the kitchen window, a shadow of a big bird appeared and flapped its wings. She screamed. Olayemi rushed in, but the shadow disappeared. Another day, while Olayemi was at work, Aderonke heard a knock at